Yo, what is up, ladies and gents? It's your boy PZ, and we are back for some more XCOM 2 Season 2. Now, you know what? Let's just jump straight into this. No introductions needed. All the mods will be down in the description. Let's go. Oh man, it feels so good to be back playing this game. Oh my god. Alright, so what is up, ladies and gents? Gonna skip all the intros. You guys have seen the introductions from my Season 1. We're gonna get right into this. Gonna get right into that beautiful XCOM. Let's check out the starting squad. So we've got Sandra Robinson, we have got Blanca Mazur, who is from one of my playthroughs actually that I've been testing out this new mod selection that I have going on. We also have, I forgot, I didn't hover her name, Blanca Mazur. Yeah, that's not her. Irina Guzeva, that's how you pronounce it. And finally we have the one and only Mona Huegan. That's right, Huegan. Huegan. You gotta have the Hue. Gotta have the Hue in it, you know? You can't just say Huegan. That's not cool. It's Huegan. Huegan. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty excited to get in this XCOM. We have upgraded into the beautiful world of 1080p. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and reboot the whole series. Yeah, let's just say that I had to reinstall Windows 10 and things happened where I said, you know what, I want to keep all my files. You know, Windows 10 was like, you know what, no, you're not keeping all your files. So I pretty much lost all of my videos that I was working on, which was really annoying if you can't tell. And then I was like, you know what, hey, this is kind of like, what's the phrase, let's make the best of a worst situation here. So I was like, you know what, I've got that new internet, you know, a fresh start on my PC. Let's just reboot XCOM 2. This is a great idea, Poizesto. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reboot at XCOM 2, get the games going, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So yeah, right now we are currently on the Operation Great Gate Crasher. Gonna try and siege and blow up this statue. As always, beautiful regular mission. And the patrol is coming towards us, so we are definitely going to be doing an ambush soon. And this is so nice. They're coming closer and closer towards us. This is so nice. This is like frag grenade worthy. Oh my goodness. Oh, we can't get 3 of them. That is unfortunate, but we can get a flank, a very nice flank actually, on one of them. So if they decide to run, Blanca is definitely going to kill one of them. So you are definitely on Overwatch. I'm definitely going to have you throw a grenade, definitely. So I'm going to say you're in a pretty decent position. You can move up here if they decide to move up that way. So you still have a shot. So I'm not going to Overwatch you. I'm going to Overwatch you because you can't really move anywhere without triggering them. So yeah, you're going to go on Overwatch. And then you are going to have a beautiful frag. Who do I want to frag though? That is a good question. I'm going to frag these two because Blanca is definitely going to kill that guy. I mean, if she misses that, I'll be very, very disappointed. So Sandra Robinson, hit him with a grenade, get both of them, deal double 3 damage. Beautiful. And let's see what happens here. He's burnt as well, so he's basically dead. Oh, we missed 1 shot. That is a shame. Sandra. That is unfortunate. So not only did Mona miss the shot, but the one and only, my pride and joy in my character pool, Blanca, missing this shot. But that is why I kept her not on Overwatch, just in case a moment like this did happen. So we do have a flank shot right here, which I am going to go ahead and take, because you know what, flank shots are always good, right? Look at that, 85% chance to hit, basically 100. Wow, nice. I'm surprised we didn't get a crit there. That was like point blank range. How do you not get a headshot there? But we just got a promotion. That is a very good thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and move up here. Move up here. I'm trying to move quite slowly here. And yeah, gonna move slowly until we find ourselves the Advent Officer and the other pod. Alright, looks like we found them. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So how are they gonna move? They're moving that side. Looks like we actually have a decent grenade chance right here. That is unfortunate. We can get the Advent Officer, but she is in a pretty bad position, easily flanked, and so is she. Wow, that is a bad position. She has a 46% shot. That's not really worth it, in my opinion. Righty-ho. This is not the best of situations, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just say that right now. Okay. Irina? I'm gonna call you Irina. You move up here. Let's see your chances of a shot. Not looking too hot right now. And you, sir, or madam, even, Mona, are not in the best of positions as well. Everything is not going my way. But let me tell you what we can do. We can move you up here, get in a nice cover. You can definitely take out one of these. The less people we have to deal with, the better. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be in range here. 46%. Can she do it? Can Irina do it? I mean, the chances are my Overwatch is probably going to be less likely to hit than a 46%. Is that worth? No, it'll probably be about 55 really. So I think it would be better to Overwatch because they're not gonna dash. There's actually a pretty high chance I'm gonna hit them. So yeah, I'm gonna Overwatch, and it might even make them less likely to move now that I've Overwatched. So let's go ahead and take this guy out in the back right here. Go on, hit that. Nice, beautiful. Blanca's got a promotion. Irina's got a promotion, and so has Robinson. So we only got 2 more people. Oh, marked and shoot. Is he gonna mark and shoot? This could be bad. Please dodge it. Oh, look at that angle. That was disgusting. Oh my god. There's the Overwatch. That was not nice to see at all. At all. That was disgusting. Okay, let's get rid of this Overwatch right now. You gotta take vengeance. Blanca, we can't let them do that to you. No way. No, we're not letting that happen. No. Get that flank position right there, Blanca. Right, you can move up. Get that 3 damage. Are you gonna move up? There you go. I was like clicking and she's not moving. I was like, what's going on here? Alright, here we go. Get that nice 3 damage. Hit that explosion. This should be good. Alright, here we go. Finish this shot. Oh, Blanca, you pulled through. That's what counts. And we got some loot. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and grab. Ooh, that was a bad decision. He's burning now, right? Yeah. Oh my god. That is not a good sign. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why would I do that to myself? Why, Poizesto? Why would you do that? She's not burning, man. That sucks. She's not going to be here for the next mission. Alright, she took 1 damage, so she's going to be out, I don't know, for like a couple of days. So it's not too bad, but that was just a dumb decision. Alright, let's plan that X4. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's complete this mission. Oh yeah, I definitely will, Central. We didn't get a flawless. Nah, I'm not happy about that. It's always going to be a flawless for the first mission. No injuries, no casualties. That's how it's always got to go. Let's go ahead and head back to the Avenger. Let's see what promotions and things we got. Alrighty, so the A squad is back. Oh, 9 days, 2 days. That is unfortunate. She's gravely wounded. Her will is going to be down. That is very unfortunate. Alright, so we've got the new class, the Rogue class that I've added in my mods. The main reason I added this class was because I really didn't like how in the base game I had to always build my my Ranger as a scout. I was like, you know, this should just be a scout class, because you know they tried doing like you can either be like a stealth kind of assault where you know go ahead and you know scout ahead so that you know you give intel to a team, but the thing about that is that your main damage source was not dealing as much damage as it could potentially deal. So, and you know me, I'm a kind of a new player. I like doing the most damage and just killing things outright before they can kill me. So when I had to, you know, spec more into stealth, I was losing some of that damage. So I was like, you know what, I want this class because it pretty much does what the whole scout did, but it also provides the damage, which I think is freaking awesome. And if you want to know, you know, what perks we get later on down the skill tree, go ahead and check down in the description where all the mods will be listed down below. I know in season 1 I was like mods will be down in the description and never did it. This time I will definitely put the mods in the description. This is also a new class. We've got the medic. Again, when you have the specialist, I was like, you know what, the specialist should always just be the aggressive specialist. I don't want to have to, you know, worry about going down the left skill tree and speccing into being a medic all the time. That's pretty much all I did. I was like, you know, this should just be a medic class. And there it is. There's a mod for that. So I was like, mate, I'm gonna install this. There it is. We got our field medic on our team, and we've got a specialist. Nice. This is beautiful. This is actually such a sick starting squad. Not only we've got the two new classes, a specialist, and what else are we gonna get? Oh, I was hoping for a sharpshooter. That would have been really nice. But our range is also pretty sick as well. Oh, this is beautiful, man. Beautiful team. Extended magazine, very nice. Might use that on one of my heavies if we get one. Advanced head trigger, also very nice. Couple of corpses, beautiful. Alright, gonna skip this because, you know, we'll see in this. Yeah, let's assign some research. Modular weapons, get those upgrades on there as soon as possible. Engineering, blah blah blah. Build items, get that flashbang, put them sectoids. And then let's see what facilities we can build. Definitely gonna be building a guerrilla tactics school straight away. Because, you know, with the new classes, we're not gonna get the full base classes straight away. So being able to, you know, train for a certain class is gonna be very important. And let's go ahead and check out the starting recruits that we have. So we got Mona Huegon, as I like to call her, you know, looking pretty cool. She's in, like I said, she was in my old playthrough that I did before the new DLC. The reason I came back into the game was because I heard that there's a new DLC, but apparently it's terrible. Also the whole, you know, deleting my Windows 10 and wanting to restart the whole series. Yeah, that's why I came back into this game, and apparently it's terrible. But I did a quick playthrough, you know, with all these mods, and she was in my squad and she was destroying people. She was a sharpshooter, so it's kind of interesting to see her as the new class, which is the medic. We've also got Sandra Robinson, who is out for 2 days, which is unfortunate. Who's going to be the blindside, or aka the rogue class. That's the skill, blindside, not the actual class name. That's pretty funny. I called her blindside. We also got the specialist, Blanca Mazur. Irina, the ranger, pretty sick. Hilde Jo, okay, I'm just gonna pronounce her first name. Ruben Rojas. Yes, this guy was also in my last playthrough. Look how well I customized this guy. This guy looks like a grizzled war veteran, man. He looks sick. Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters I created. And then Cathy Jacobson. Yeah, Jacobson. Marcus Lane. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And that is the starting squad. Definitely going to be customizing these guys. They're the ones who are the default and who don't have really any customization. So that, you know, you can get a bit more attached to these kids and see them develop and grow into awesome and badass soldiers. But that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. As always, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and see you on the next one. It's been me, your boy Poizesto, signing out. Peace out, guys.